Okay, everyone, Del 21 here. Del 21 here. I want to talk about speed limits. I guess driving in a parking lot. The last I was told and the last I read was the speed limit in a parking lot is 15 miles an hour. Alright, that means that people don't understand they're supposed to signal when they do that. They don't understand that. That's like the third time that's happened not too long, in the last 2 minutes. And there's like 8 police cars here. Like, if I did that in my car or my truck, immediate pullover. So, immediate pullover. But, I don't like parking there when cars have their rear end in the other lane. I don't like doing it. But, like where I'm riding at right now, the speed limit's 15. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's 5 miles an hour when you're going up and down the aisles. But where I'm riding at right now, the speed limit is supposed to be 15. Now, I don't think that anyone knows this, because anytime we're riding around here, I hate when cars, like, in the midst of a turn, come into your lane. Because, like, you have to, like, in the middle of your turn, you have to, adjust. And 9 times out of 10, when you adjust, you can't get back because you're no longer looking where you want to go. You're looking to avoid that car, and now your attention's turned from the turn to the curb. So you start moving so close to the, watch this, see, look, see? That, you can tell that damn, well, it's not an Xterra, that it was clearly in my lane during its turn. So, like, if I came around that curve and I was in my lane, and because I'm on a 250, I can go full sport lane just going 20, which is only 5 miles above the speed limit. I can do 5 miles over and do 20 and do full sport lane going around a turn. All I have to do is go about 15, which I'm going right now, shift low gear, go into the turn full lean, and accelerate. And I can do a full sport lane. Now, but if I'm doing that and the person comes into my lane, I am so fucked. But like I said, some people don't understand that, like, the speed limit is 15. And the car, oh, Jesus Christ, that's 2 more police cars. But what they'll do is, like, they'll travel at like 5 all the way around, and then when you're like sit there and you honk at them or you go around them, they give you the finger. And you got some that don't understand that the speed limit really is 15, and they'll sit there and go, like, try to go 25, maybe 30 into the in the parking lot and like mow you down. So see, when I go around this time, I actually have to park because the Walmart, not Walmart, but this mall has a one lap cruising ordinance. You can only go around the mall one time, and any time more than that, you're breaking a cruising ordinance, or you're breaking some kind of ordinance. And that was my first lap. So when I go around this time, I actually have to park. So, but normally I don't make a full lap around on, I don't make a, you tried that, and you still did it. I don't normally make a full lap around them. I'll only make a half a lap. I'll usually come in over there, and when I come around here where the motorcycles park at, or the bicycles park at, and I get there and I'll just leave, and I'll come back, like, I'll actually ride all the way home or equivalent distance and come back and then do the same thing again. But that's not breaking the cruise ordinance law, because I'll do like half a lap and then I'll go around the mall on the outside skirt come back and do a half a lap again. I'm not breaking the cruise ordinance because I haven't even done one lap around the mall yet. And what that means, I forgot, what does that mean? But what that means is that I don't have to, you know, end up going back, because once, what the hell? Because once I do that and leave and come back, I'm good. I'm like golden, because more than likely, if I do that, I'm not breaking the law because I'm not doing more than one lap, and at the same time, I'm not staying at the mall when I do that. I'm making a lap and turning around and coming back. And I don't see anybody that I'm supposed to be meeting, so basically, I'm screwed as far as looking for who I'm supposed to be looking for, because I left my phone at home, so it's charging, and there's nothing I can really do about looking for them anymore, because I can't go back around and see if they're parked somewhere else again, because if I do that, I'd ride by the police car sitting at that little pocket. They're going to pull me over for breaking a cruise ordinance law. Well, you know what? I can go back around. I just have to turn when I go back there. Because the reason that I'm pretty sure I can is because I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, the first lap counts that when I go around, but it's not a total full lap the first time I go around, because I started where the police cars were, which means that when I go around that second time, breaking the law, breaking that ordinance really, for me to be breaking an ordinance, I have to pass by that same turn that I came in at in order to break that law. If I turn at that turn, I've actually made 2 laps, but I didn't legally make 2 laps because I'm turning off exactly where I came in at. It is 2 laps, but it's still technically 1 lap because I didn't exceed the 1 lap, being that I turned around. I've gone by the police cars only 1 time. If I go by them again, it's 2 times. So, yeah, if I go by them again, it's 2 times. But if I turn, it's not 2 times. It's only 1 time. If I pass by them, yeah, if I pass by them, yeah, I broke the ordinance law and they can pull me over. But if I turn, they can't. Like, this is my second time passing that truck. But it's not my legal first time. I mean, it's not my legal second time passing that truck because I have not technically done my first lap yet. Well, I've technically done my first lap, but I have not technically started my second lap yet. I'm like a lap in something, or some way or another. I can't remember how it's supposed to. Basically, I have not passed where I came in at twice to break the law. However, if I drive by the police this time, they can pull me over. But however, if I turn, they can't pull me over because I'm not breaking the ordinance because I didn't pass by that spot I came in at twice. So, like, the first time I went by there, this is my first, Jesus. You know the front end of that car is fucked. And I can't turn around and see it. And, oh, you're going in the wrong way. Now you have a tail light out. I don't know what's going on today, but those are some loud-ass, what are those, socks? Shoes and socks, every day. But once I pass by them, I've legally made 2 laps around. Because the first time I went around was the first time. The first time I went around was when I went by just not too long ago. But when I first enter I have not made one lap yet until I've come back around. Until I come back around where I came in at. So now, if I didn't have my camera, I'd be pulled over. Because there's no way I could prove that I've only gone around one time. Well, I've gone around two, but I didn't drive around the mall twice. I only went around the mall one time. And wow. I don't know why I went into neutral. But anyway.